test this out again. We're going to test this out. I'm restarting the stream, guys. I'm restarting this stream as a test. So I've tried that new feature, dual stream, and I'm 100% not convinced that's appearing in the live chat. I'm 100% convinced that it's not appearing in the shorts feed. 100%. Hello, Creeper T, welcome back. I'm 100% that's not appearing in the shorts feed. Hello, Random Player PR, welcome to the stream. Welcome back. I was just done a stream, guys, for the last 40 minutes. I tried their new feature out called Dual Stream, and I'm 100% convinced that it doesn't put it in the shorts feed. Look, literally, we tried it. We tried it, and it's not working. It didn't work at all. Only 25 people saw the stream, so I want to know whether it didn't put it in the shorts feed. So this is definitely in the shorts feed. This is definitely in the shorts feed because this is in a shorts format. It's just so bizarre. It's very bizarre, in fact. I've tampered with the stream quality as well. I've upped it to 60 FPS. Is the world infinite? No. Legacy Switch, all Legacy Console editions were not infinite. No Legacy Console Edition world was infinite. All the Legacy Console Edition worlds were either were limited, but you never finish the world. So, for example, which way do you want to go? Let's go this way. If we go this way, Random Player PL, eventually we'll hit the sea where we'll hit the sea and we won't be able to go any further. Hey man, how you doing? Hello, Viboto Aomi. Welcome to the stream. I'm doing really well. How are you doing? So if we continue going this way for another 2,000, 3,000 blocks, we will eventually just hit the end of the world. So we're gonna do it for you guys. We're going to do it for you guys. Because why not? Come on. Just got to quickly... You play Bedrock. This is not Bedrock. This is Legacy Console Edition. But I played Bedrock yesterday. I'm about to hit 130 subscribers today. Congratulations. This is Legacy Console Edition. It's neither of them. If my world was a country, what flag would it have? We have a flag. We have a flag for it. I will show you guys it when we get back, because we're going to go to the bottom. We're going to go to the end of the world. So, to get to the end of the world, we're at the top of this map at the moment. To get to the end of the world, we need to go through this jungle. And I've got something that I know where we are, because a secret little house that I made has just... A secret little house that I made has just popped out. Here we go. A secret little house that I made in the middle of nowhere has just popped out. Now we can go this way. Now we need to head that way. We're going to head this way. I'm only going this way, a little bit this way, just so we can dodge the the massive sea. We're going to continue going this way. Sooner or later, we will just crash into the sea. Anything in here? I'm going to take those oak logs. Those oak planks, I mean. Hello, Hunter Shorts, Hunter Reacts. Welcome to the stream. Right, let's go this way. Did you restart the stream? I did. I was running a test with the new dual stream format where it's puts it in the shorts feed and it does a joint stream on live feed and shorts feed. Guys, I don't remember building this. I do not remember building this house. I don't remember building this. I don't remember this. Like, honestly, I don't. I must have built this a long time ago. I honestly don't remember building that at all. I mean, that is hilarious. I honestly don't remember building that. Obviously, I would have built it. I know I've built it, but I don't know where I've built. I don't know when or remember building it. That's the point now. I find little scattering builds everywhere, and I don't remember building them. I honestly cannot remember building that. Right. To get to our journey's end, we need to cross here. Yes, I did restart the stream, yeah. It's because I was running an experiment. There's a new feature they've added called Dual Stream. And it will... Hello, Purple Flames for the stream. Best way of storing data. Having multiple copies. Having multiple copies is the best way to storing data. Having multiple copies. So I sort of fixed my data on my Minecraft. I fixed my data on this legacy version a few weeks ago. I deleted all the worlds that I just made and never built anything on. Right, we need to go through this little desert savanna. Minecraft Legacy Console Edition, Purple Flames. Legacy Console Edition. The original Minecraft. Well, not the original. Java was the original. This is the original Minecraft for the Console Edition. So, guys, our journey has reached its conclusion. Our journey has reached its conclusion. We cannot go further than here. We can't go further than here. See? So Minecraft on the original Legacy Console editions, you couldn't go. Worlds were limited. You couldn't go further than this point. You couldn't go. So I can't even break this block. See? I can't. I can. So. See? I'm droning, but also not droning. So, that's it. That is... But we can go that way. We can go that way for as long as possible. See, now it becomes a trench. Now, because the sea comes in, it becomes a trench, see? Becomes I have to swim above. You can see it becomes a deep trench. I hate how this. Well, you hate how they made the skin packs cost money, but they were DLC. They were DLC. You had that's the thing with video games. Making extras that cost money is how they make more money to make games. Not everything's free, if you get what I mean. You can't just... They've got to make money to make games. They've got to make money to make the games. So adding DLC, adding downloadable content that you could... extras that you can buy is a way of making money. It is a good way, and it is a good way of making money. Some of you guys might not like me saying that, but it is technically a good way of... Mario Kart... Yeah, Mario Kart 8 on the Wii U was amazing. I loved that. I loved Mario Kart 8 on the Wii U. Thank you to the person who subscribed. Yeah, so to answer everyone's questions, because I had a few people message me, ask me yesterday about my realm I've made for my YouTube channel. Yeah, it is for channel members. It's the reason it's paid is so I can recoup the losses from making the realm and the maintenance costs, because it has cost money. It costs money that I frankly I don't have. You know, I would make it free. I would make it free if I was bringing in money from my books consistently, but I'm not. In fact, that's a scam, guys. It's not a scam, but my book stuff, if I make, say I make £2 this month from selling a book, say I sell a book this month, I don't get the money for 2 months. I get paid for, if I make a book sale, I get paid 2 months later. Well, I've got a couple of quid coming in this month, I think, because I sold a book in November. Oh, I made 6p the other day because someone read 6 pages. I get paid if people read the ebook bits. I get paid if people read the ebook bits. If people read the ebook, I get paid a little bit. So I got paid 6p because someone read 6 pages. So I guarantee I get paid a pence per book or something like that. What the hell's this? Is that that little spruce house that I made the other day? It's just this little spruce, little dark oak house I made a few months ago. Right, we're sleeping in here. Yeah, I'm convinced. Oh, sorry, my shoulders. I'm 100% convinced that new feature Jaw Stream doesn't work. Because I don't think it was going on the shorts feed. Because we streamed for 40 minutes and we've had more people watch this stream in 13 minutes than watch that stream in 40. So I'm convinced that Dual Stream just doesn't work. But I don't know, guys. Maybe YouTube just doesn't like me anymore. I don't know. Hold on a second. Minecraft Dungeons, never played it, but I've got it on the Switch. I got it on the Switch to play. I bought it like 3 years ago. I bought it like 4 years ago and just never played it. I bought it like 4 years ago to play, and I've just never played it. But it's more like it's like I bought it to play, but because of all this other stuff I was doing, I just never got around to playing it. Is that the latest Minecraft update? No, this is not. This is a old Minecraft. This is the old Legacy Console Edition version. This is the old Legacy Console Edition version before Legacy Console Edition was discontinued. I can get 2 more of those. Your voice is cool, man. Thank you. Thank you, that's really kind of you. I often get comments the other way, though. I often get comments for people telling me that my accent is annoying. Which is... I tend to think that's... I wouldn't say that's racist, but I tend to say that's more... When I get comments like that, I'm sort of like, that's actually that's quite an offensive comment to give someone, isn't it, guys? Oh, I like your content, but I don't like you because I don't like your voice. I have had that before. I'm not... Looks like a real American. I'm not American. I'm British. This is a British accent. Yeah, very much not American. Yeah, this is a very traditional working class British accent. Yeah, not American. An American would talk a bit more like this, I think. I thought you were American. Yeah, I'm not. But thank you. Thank you. I will still take that. Let's take these magenta thingamajiggies with me as well. British accents always sound cool. I don't know. I think it's just the... Hey, Joe, I'm back. Welcome back, Threat VRG. I think it's just British accents. I think it's because British accents, they're quite deep. I don't have a deep voice, though. I show speed is live. Cool. I don't like that guy, but it's because I don't like his style of I don't like his style of content. I was more pissed off when he got free Man United tickets because I didn't think he deserved them, personally. Do you know what? I don't actually know. I don't actually know if jail is worse or better in the UK than America. Well, your prison sentences are longer. But it depends, though. It depends. It depends, though. Every country has a different idea on crime. So in Norway, every country has a different thing on crime. In Norway, they treat prisoners very humanely. Hello, the cool tester. Welcome to the stream. In Norway, they treat prisoners really interestingly. They treat prisoners very, very well. So, I watched a documentary recently, and they said something along the lines of, in Norway, you're 3 times less likely to get resent to prison. So yeah, I read this thing recently. It said if you're a prisoner in Norway is 3 times more likely. A prisoner in the US, sorry. I saw this documentary recently on Norwegian prisons, and it said in the US you're 3 times more likely to reoffend than a prisoner in a Norwegian prisoner. And a prisoner in a prison in Norway is 3 times less likely to get to reoffend and go back to prison than America, which is just crazy. If you get falsely accused, and it's a good thing, but it's not a good thing. It's not a good thing. No one wants to be falsely accused, do they? You're going to search Brainwater soon to tell them to get a job. Good idea. Yeah, no one wants to get falsely accused. Because being falsely accused is it could be a potentially very bad thing. What if people believe it? Because I read a case recently of a guy, he got falsely accused of doing something, and people believed it to the point this guy had to move away from wherever he lived. You know, being falsely accused is... it's not a good thing. It's not lucky. Anyway, I'm going to quickly take these shulker boxes to falsely accused in Norway. Yeah, but that's still not a good thing to be falsely accused. Yo, the streamer's next I show speed. Wow. Yeah, I don't like his content. I don't like his content, but it was probably mainly because I saw him take off, and I was like, I've been streaming for years, and this guy's just randomly taken off because he dances weirdly in front of cameras and makes barking noises. That's probably why I didn't like his content, because I generally thought that he acted like he was with my belief. I generally believe, when I first saw one of his bits of his content, I generally believe that he'd escaped from a loony asylum. Like, no offense, but him barking, I was sat there thinking, what's this? I'm not thinking, wow, this guy's a great YouTuber. I'm thinking, fucking hell, what asylum did he escape from? Like, obviously, I don't mean anything in that regard, guys. But, yeah, when he took off initially, I thought, what? I thought, how is this content? Ooh. Do you guys get what I mean? Like, YouTube, that's the thing though, YouTube used to be about, but part of me also thought that, you know, YouTube used to be about people just filming themselves. Then it became this thing about content, everything's got to be like a film. Hello, the Cool Kids 2025. Welcome to the stream. But do you guys get what I mean? Like, everything, YouTube content's now become... YouTube very much used to be film yourself. Now because of Mr. Beast, it's become high quality film quality. Do you like the inside your house? I love this Minecraft house. I rebuilt it last year. Well, everything bar I built everything. I rebuilt the whole house apart from the underground area. It's night time, so I'm just gonna jump up here. We've played 10,000 days of this Minecraft world. I had a look last night. 10,000 days. If you port a copy to Bedrock, anyway, sorry, I've just responded to Decepted. I just responded to Decepted's comments on Decepted's Discord server. Oh, guys, I've got a really funny joke for you. In Decepted's Discord server, we've got a bot that plays music. The bot will not leave the VC. The bot has been in Decepted's VC playing music for 210 hours and 39 minutes and 35 seconds. That equates to almost 8 days. That equates to 9 days. The bot has not left in 9 days. The bot's just been playing music in there for 9 days. And I made a joke last night and said it's always I made a joke to Decepted last night actually, guys, and I said the bot's almost been in here as long as Mark used to be. So there was a guy. There's a guy that used to be in Decepted. I have no idea, but according to Nintendo Switch year in review. According to Nintendo's year in review, I played 1,500 hours of Minecraft Legacy Console Edition last year, as opposed to the 300 that I played in 2024. Why? Thank you. We hit it last night. We lost it, but we re-hit it, guys, which is amazing. We're aiming to hit 8k by the end of the year. Well, 10k by the end of the year. I'd love to hit it. Oh, God, my eyes. 10,000 subscribers will be an amazing thing to hit, especially because this YouTube channel has existed now for over 10 years. In 2026, Calamity Joe will be 10 years old. I created this YouTube channel 15 days before my 14th birthday. So, in this year, the channel turns 10 years old. Which, it feels massive. If you guys get what I mean, it feels massive because this... I don't feel old enough to have my channel. Joe, do I like sea lions? I like all animals. I've got to be honest. I'm quite a keen nature photographer. Which, ironically, guys, the Northern Lights was over the whole UK last night. Tried to take some photos. It was fucking cloudy. If you could go back to 2016, but you would erase all the memories you made along the way, would you do it? No, I wouldn't. I wouldn't because I studied media for 3 years. And I met some I studied media for 3 years, and I met some really, really nice people. If erasing all of that, erasing that, I would erase every single all the kind people that I met, all the good people that I call friends, all the people that I met, and all the laughs I had during college and university. Like, I would erase everything. I would erase everything. So yeah, I wouldn't do it. Because, I met some lovely, lovely people. Like the banter. Like, we had a joke last... We had a joke. We absolutely pissed ourselves. We absolutely pissed ourselves in a uni class because we were talking about the new Superman film that was coming out, obviously the James Gunn one. This is before it came out. A guy in my class looks at the picture of David Cornsweet as the... So you're proud of where you are? Yeah, I am. I am proud of where I am today. But I'm also... I struggled to make friends through school. But when I was in college, when I was in college and university, I was around like-minded people that, loved film as much as I loved film. So it was easier to make friends. There were some really funny characters. My college class for 3 years was full of some funny some great characters. In fact, it was full of some really, really funny characters. A guy that I still talk to. Every time he puts up about his business that he's created, and I always congratulate him. This guy, he was hilarious. Like, everything he said, he'd be a great stand-up comedian because some of the shit he come out with on the spot. halfway through the middle of the class, he goes, halfway through the middle of the class, so we're in the middle of the class, we're doing our work, and he gets bored, and he suddenly goes, did any of you just sometimes get bored and want to kick a dog? I'm like, who comes up with that on the spot? And we're all looking around, we lost it. It's all quiet, everyone's doing their work, and then you hear, does any of you, you get the feeling sometimes that you want to kick a dog, and we're like, where's that come from? I was in the maths class. This guy was not gay. But he just said gay things. You know, he had a girlfriend at the same time. He had a girlfriend. He absolutely loved her. And let's just say halfway through the English class lesson, the maths class, I stood up to hand my sheet, and he goes, "Nice ass." I'm like, what? But yeah, I loved my college class, guys, because there was just some fun. There was a lot of funny characters. If it was a TV show, you know, it would be a funny TV show because some of the shit that went down. Actually, here's a good story for you. A guy in my class was a bit odd. He was streaming. He was streaming the classroom. He was streaming his face, and he didn't realise some of us were having a WWE style slam down on some beanbags. And basically, you just see me come out of nowhere, jump on someone, and then this another person jumps over me, jumps on top of me, and it was hilarious. It was funny. But of course, we didn't realise he was streaming, so we ended up watching it. We ended up watching it back. we all watched it back, and all this fucking shit was going on in the background. The things that you do when there was no teacher in the room with no staff in the room was hilarious. Somebody threw a coin. Actually, somebody flicked a coin at probably 60 miles an hour. It hit the table and it landed between two of my fingers. And we were like, "Where's the coin gone?" Oh, I caught it. And it landed. This guy flicked a coin and it hit the table, bounced up, and it literally, my hand was by my side, and it landed between two of my fingers. It skimmed and got snapped between two of my fingers. Yeah, the shit you do in a college class when there's no teacher around. We were only 16, 17, maybe 18. That was such a funny class. So yeah, that's why I wouldn't go back and erase anything. That's why I wouldn't go back and erase anything, because of that. Because of the laughs, because of the the joy. All the things that I've done. If you go back 10 years, you know, in that time period, you've changed as a person. In that time period, you've completely changed as a person. If you guys get what I mean, I just gotta go to the toilet, everybody. I'm back, everybody. I'm back. Guys, it is genuinely, it is freezing. La 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 la. How long have I been streaming for? 35 minutes. It is very warm. I read something the other day. I read something in the news the other day, guys, about a snowstorm. They've had a snowstorm somewhere in the world where it was so high it was almost 30 meters. Or something like that. Yeah, this snowstorm somewhere in the world. This snowstorm they've had somewhere in the world. The snow was 2 meters high. I read that wrong then. I thought it said. I think it said like 20 feet or something like that. 2 meters though. Snow drifts of 2 meters. You know that's taller than a person. 2 to 3 meters is 2 to 3 meters. That's the equivalent of like 6. That's like 6'7" to 9 foot to 9 something feet. That's a lot. Hello, Dex sub 2. Welcome to the stream. That's a lot of snow. That is a lot of snow, guys. So that's like, well, 2 meters is exactly 6'7". But 3 meters though, that's like 9 foot. That's like 9 foot something. Well, no, I didn't say 6'7". I said 6'7". Because that's exactly what 2 meters is. Hello, AJ Parker. Welcome to the stream. But that is true though, guys. Exactly 2 meters is exactly 6'7". So yeah, somewhere in the world they had a snowstorm that high that the snow was at 2 meters thick. That's a lot of snow. I subbed. Oh, thank you. That's really kind of you. We're aiming to hit 8K by the end of by the end of next month. I'm 199 away from hitting that goal. I'm aiming to hit 10,000 by the end of the year, because this YouTube channel is 10 years old. This YouTube channel will be 10 years old by the end of the year. Man, you're smart. Am I? I don't think I'm smart. It depends what you would define as smartness, because some people think smartness is that Stampy's Lovely World? No, this is my Survival Legacy world. It's completely different. Hello again. Well, welcome back. No, this is not Stampy's Lovely World. This is my Survival Legacy world. I've had this world, AJ Parker. I've had this world for almost 9 years. Sorry, almost 10 years. Sorry, I've had this world since 2016. I've had this word since 2016. It's not quite 10 years old. So yeah, I can see it. Everyone subbed to him. Oh, thank you. We're aiming to hit 8K, guys, by the end of the next month. That's the aim. We're 198 away, which we should be able to hit that. Do you know what? It's freezing. It is absolutely freezing. In 2016, I was 1. Bloody hell! Everyone's making me feel old. Yeah, 2016 I created this world. 2016. So this world is 10 years old this year. It's honestly, it's absolutely freezing. My toes are freezing. It's got really cold. Right. What do we want? What do we want? I don't know. At the moment, I don't know what I want. I want to build something. Sorry, back. Welcome. That's all right. I'm thinking people want me to build a golf course. But I don't know how to build a golf course. I don't know. "10 years, bro. You're OG." Well, I've been playing Minecraft for 12. I've been playing Minecraft since 2014. So I started playing Minecraft in 2014 when I was 12. So I've been playing Minecraft, guys, for 12 years. Jesus, I've doubled my age. Ah! I have doubled my age. I've doubled my age since I played Minecraft for the first time. I've doubled my age. That's scary. That is scary. Tomorrow the temperature is going to hit 0. In KSA. I don't even know what KSA is, and I have to go to school. Do you know what? 0. There are parts of England. There are parts of England and Scotland when it's -12. All they do is put an extra coat on. You know, there's parts of the UK where it does get colder than 0, and they just put an extra coat on. But in fact, in the UK, it has to be. I think in the UK there's a temperature. I think it's like scores in the UK. In the UK, I think it's Saudi Arabia. Well, yeah, 0 isn't really cold. There are parts of the UK where 0 is t-shirt weather. But yeah, literally, SM Al-Hamadi, literally in the UK it's -18. In the UK, -18 is when schools legally can't open, when it's -18. But it being 0 degrees, isn't that bad. Okay. Oh yeah, Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. Interesting, guys. It used to be called Arabia, but then the Saudis named it after the kings, named it after themselves, which is why it becomes Saudi Arabia, because it was the Saudi family. It's a really interesting thing that they named it after themselves. Imagine the UK doing that to England. The Kingdom of Tudor England. Imagine it now, the Kingdom of Windsor, England. The Kingdom of Saxe Coburg and Gotha, England. That was the royal house of Queen Victoria. Queen Victoria, her name. Queen Victoria of the UK. Her family, her royal house was called. Her royal house was the name of her husband's, so it was the royal house of Saxe Coburg and Gotha. Because the royal house it's the name of the house, so of the family. So hello, 00. Welcome to the stream, guys. 112 of you watch this stream. Cool. What's up, dude? Welcome to the stream. Nothing much. I'm just walking around the world at the moment thinking of some build ideas to build. It is absolutely freezing. I might have to go and make a cup of tea in a minute. It's absolutely freezing. I don't know who you're referring to, ROA, because I'm not beautiful, guys. I'm ugly. Can I friend you, please? I'm not playing Bedrock, I'm afraid. I'm playing Legacy Console Edition. I need to find a Minecraft bed right now because it is dark. Ooh. Did you notice? Right, let's quickly... Which one are we going to go to? Let's go to this one. Yeah, I saw that. What's my temperature? I don't actually know, because the temperature on my computer, I think, is for London. If you literally, that is true. If you Google temperature UK, it tells you. It's also windy, guys. It's also been really windy and rainy, so it's like 3 degrees. It's like 3 degrees Celsius, but it's like 3 to 4 degrees Celsius, but it feels like -2. But it feels like -2. But I don't really get cold that often, and I will admit, guys, I'm literally sat here in a short sleeve shirt. It's quite cold. But it's only in my arms. I don't feel the cold anywhere else. It feels weird. It's weird. It's so weird that I don't feel it anywhere else. The temperature, don't feel it anywhere else. You found a hair in your popcorn? Jesus. Let's hope it's your hair. You'd hate if it was someone else's, wouldn't you? Yeah, I saw Real Madrid 1-6-1. I thought they were 4-0 up at half time. Because I had a look at I watched the Arsenal game because it was on Amazon. I don't know why, but I think Arsenal might win it this year. I thought they were unlucky against PSG last year. I actually thought they should have beaten PSG last year because they lost to PSG. Maybe because you're wearing half sleeves. Yeah. I'm always wearing half sleeves though. I always wear half sleeves, guys. Yeah, I don't know. I thought it was 4-0, but I watched the highlights this morning. I watched the Arsenal game. I think Arsenal might win it this year. I think Arsenal might actually win it this year. But that's I thought they were unlucky last year against PSG. The referee gave a foul, and I don't think he needed to give a foul. they had a foul which against PSG, Arsenal gave away a foul, but it wasn't a foul. I think Marquinhos. Sorry, I think he went down far too easily. All Bukayo Saka did was just dispossess him and just outmuscled him, dispossessed him, went past him. So I'm convinced, really, he would have been one on one. If the referee hadn't have blown his whistle, he would have been one on one with the goalkeeper. Which I think really the referee shouldn't have blown his whistle there. But yeah, I thought they were unlucky in that game because I thought that referee gave some really bizarre decisions. Manchester City though, I watched the highlights. I watched a little bit of that game. I've got a funny story. I predicted Rodri getting sent off. I said to I saw him get booked, and I said to my dad, I said he's liable to get sent off. 40 seconds later, gets a second booking. I'm like, I was right. But, you know, they were moaning about it and all that, but you can't moan about that, you know. It was 2 definite yellow cards. I predicted him to get a second yellow. I just didn't predict him to get it in 40 seconds. To get it 40 seconds later. That's got to be one of the fastest bookings in the Champions. Fastest red card. I think he got the fastest red card in history there. Because he got 2 Rodri got 2 bookings in 54 seconds. Which I predicted that. When I watched that game, like, Manchester City played poorly in that FA Cup, in that Champions League match. I think their problem is they got too many attacking players and they haven't got enough defenders. Watching that match last night, it summed it up. They don't know how to defend. It's like Man City have gone back to what they were 10 years ago. 10 years ago, Man City very much will just outscore you. So they never kept a clean sheet, but they'd always outscore. And that's what Liverpool were like at the start of the season. That's what Liverpool were like when they started losing all those games. Liverpool started well, and then it was because they kept losing matches. Because Liverpool kept losing all those matches, it got to the point that they were exactly the same as what Man City were like 10 years ago. We'll just outscore you. But because they couldn't score, they defensively they were letting in too many goals. I've got a comment that says let's go. Pardon me. What temp is it in my area? Freezing. That's a good thing with being overweight, actually. You're warmer. It's installation. Hi, Clamative Joe. Hi. do 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 do. I think we can safely say we can stick all this crap in one chest. Do 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 do. Do 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 la la la. We're gonna shove all this in one chest. Chest. We're going to put that lever in there as well. And that means these two can vamoose. We can put those in different spots. Why don't we just shove them in Bob the Village's little abode? Is this Bob's challenge bots? Hello, Bob. Here, have some stuff. Do 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 ding dong. Do 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 do. Almost 200 of you have watched this stream. 133 of you have watched this stream in the last two stops and 2 reloops. Wait, what? I'm a bit confused what that means. You like bananas? Cool. Right. Let's go this way, I think. We're going to take this wood over there. So, the wood is so we can finish this roller coaster off in the future. Because we're going to need a lot more fences to finish what I want to do. I took whatever fences we had left the other day and made that. So eventually we're going to have to go up to here. Tell you what, I might actually leave a little gate here. So we can put something in here. This can be like a little storage. This can be like a little storage room. So this will go up. Line up to there, then there we go. So that will work perfect. Then we'll have to go up again, then go down. I want this roller coaster to be absolutely mental. I want it to be like the greatest roller coaster you've ever seen. And I've got to be honest, I think it will be, guys. I think this roller coaster will be the best Minecraft roller coaster you've ever seen. But it's just we need to finish it. Oh, it's freezing, guys. It's absolutely freezing. Jesus. I don't know why it's cold. Guys, you know what? I'm going to end this stream. I'm going to end this stream and we're going to stream tomorrow, guys, because I've got something I want to quickly do.